Hey guys, Omni here. We are about to dive into the second episode of the final season of The Walking Dead. The introduction to this season, the season premiere, was quite interesting. I really liked it a lot. From the opening that we got from them, like, raiding this military base was a lot of fun. I really hope they go back there because there's plenty of supplies that they can get out of there that they weren't able to get on this main trip. Alexandria is in shambles. They need food. They need equipment that works so they can repair the walls. Things are dire right now. So the plan, as it were, right now is to see if they can retake the community that Maggie lost to the Reapers. So they're going to try to scout that out with their best fighters. Negan being put in this group as their tour guide in a way because he kind of knows the area of DC where they're heading. So he's brought along this group, and there's obviously a lot of tension in there as he's challenging Maggie's decisions along the way, not really helping his case. And they end up in the middle of this raging storm, and to take refuge, they go down to the subway station and try to follow the tracks to the exit. Along the way, they stumble across a dumping ground for zombie bodies, and not all of them are dead, and then they get trapped between that and a horde. And then all hell breaks loose, man. Like, Negan gets an opportunity to help Maggie up onto the train that they're trying to climb over that's blocking their path, and he seemingly doesn't go back for her. Like, he cuts away, he goes away. I mean, in the preview that we got for this episode, like, he says he doesn't know what happened to the group. So, like, I'm sure that he doesn't actually go back to him because, like, I know some people commented that, maybe it's just a fake out. Like, he seems to go away and he's actually just grabbing something to help her. But that conversation in the preview for this episode, like, definitely, at least for me, kind of implies that he didn't. And he's leaving her to die to the horde. Which, for me, I get he's kind of, like, rubbed the wrong way right here. But, like, I feel like with as much effort as he has been putting into with the community, and I get it that he's, like, doing this out of self-preservation because he's really concerned and believes that Maggie at any given point, whenever she has the opportunity, will take him out. He voices it in this concern in this trip to begin with. So this is him trying to save himself in a way by kind of, as long as this takes her out. If it doesn't, though, that's going to bite him in the ass because she saw him. So, like, it's like a really risky play to try to get himself out of this situation rather than trying to repair that, which he's been trying so hard to repair his relationship with the community as a whole. I thought it was a little odd that he wouldn't have tried to at least show Maggie that he's changed. I don't know. A little bit of that was here and there. So I hope that kind of smooths over here and what, but I don't see that after what happened last episode happening anytime soon. But I feel like Maggie's going to pull a survival and, like, she's going to go under the train, kind of like Glenn did when he got dropped into that horde and he hid under the dumpster a few seasons back. I feel like it's going to be a situation like that, and she'll probably rendezvous with Daryl, who followed Dog underneath the train as well. Yeah, and then we have the Commonwealth. We see a little bit of how the processing works with the Ezekiel, Yumiko, and all of them, and they see a couple that has been through this processing for about 9 months now. I think it was 9 months. It was a long time. And they're like, all right, we can't deal with this shit. So they try to peace out. But as they're leaving, they see this board that shows, like, people, I believe, that have been processed. And there's a message to Yumiko on the board. So they decide to hang back and try to figure this whole thing out. So, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this. But let's go ahead and get ready to dive into this episode. And guys, just like with everything else, if you want to see the full-length, unedited reaction, which includes my reaction to the entire episode, you just have to sync up with it with your own copy of the show. You can see that over on my Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel. And it also helps support the channel as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this. Here we go. I feel like the rest of the group would be able to hear her yelling for Negan, too. Because it's not like they're that far ahead. Oh, great. Oh, shit. No. No. Come on. Don't try to fool me with that. Don't try to fool me with that. But yeah, she was covered in those things, man. Holy shit.
Where's Maggie?
She was right behind me.
She wants us to keep moving forward.
We need to get that door open. And then we'll go from car to car until we hit the front of the train, then we'll hop off. And then we just keep going.
Damn. I mean, it's what they gotta do at this situation, at least. That's one way to get through the wall. The fuck is all of this? Looks like a run down, like, camp. Well, damn. So yeah, this had to have been, if somebody's still holding on to their money, this had to be pretty damn close to the beginning.
The Commonwealth.
That was a wallet-sized photo of you, which means it was in your brother's wallet, which means he kept the wallet on him in the apocalypse, possibly for 10 plus years. And who does that? He sounds
Oh,
what?
For his sister.
And also what you said.
Never mind. I misunderstood what the note was saying.
Someone here's in charge.
Her brother?
And I'm gonna speak to that person.
That's it? The plan is talking?
Yes. Did you see how she was looking at us? She knows we're fine. No one knows we tried to leave, or believe me, we'd be holding.
Ezekiel's gone.
What the hell?
In anticipation of your next question, I looked everywhere, asked around. No one's saying anything. Someone took him. Someone knows what we did. In anticipation of your follow-up query, I don't know how I know. I only know that I'm freaking out.
Wait, what? Be cool. Ice.
You got one of our people? I demand to know where he's been taken.
Calm down.
I'd like to speak to somebody who can actually give me answers. Who do you report to?
You want to speak to my supervisor?
Damn. Writing a note on the money. Gosh, that fucking noise is creepy as hell. Oh no. Shit. Like I said before, after the trailers, I am concerned about Dog making it through the season.
You don't know anything about. Your community's large and organized. There's a bureaucracy, and you're part of it. If I had to guess, I'd say forensic psychologist. Perhaps you were an academic. Your role is to assess threat for your community. You ask about who we were because someone above you has decided that that's a good baseline position from which to judge who we are. Test our sense of boundaries with queries about our toileting habits. You raked one of my people over the coals due to a $2 bill, which makes me believe your currency is the US dollar, and that you need to strictly control the amount in circulation. You use familiar money as a powerful psychological tactic because you know how desperately people miss the old world. You want to understand what we're capable of, and whether we can enhance your community or if we'd simply be a drain on resources. But the truth of it is, you need to justify your existence too. Because isn't it almost more valuable now to have someone who can haul the trash and keep the streets free from disease than someone who can write endless lists of questions, given that at the end of the day, you just need to rely on your gut instinct about whether or not the person across from you will or won't murder you in your sleep. But you're both people that follow the rules. I was a lawyer. I like rules. I have reason to believe my brother, a thoracic surgeon, is living out the Commonwealth and is looking for me. I'd like expedited processing for my group.
Where did you go to school again?
Undergraduate at Oxford, JD is from Harvard, which you very well know. Would you like me to list my professional credentials again?
Coffee?
Not bad.
Stop moving. You're taking my nerves over the edge to a proverbial 11 on a scale of 10.
I can't help it. We've been waiting and waiting, and now I have to be really, really bad.
Eugene's gonna fuck something up, I think.
A la derecha.
Y sirve. Do you have toilet paper? Well, shit. I'm excited.
I might be overthinking it. On top of the trailer and Daryl and Carol going on a road trip spinoff. Can't really take dog with you unless you got a car. I don't know. I'm like worried about dog, man. I'm overthinking it. I don't want dog to die.
It's below us.
Uh-oh.
It's Morse code. It's SOS.
Uh-oh. Here it is. Here's Maggie. She's like, gonna be like, where the fuck is Negan?
I slipped. He saw, and he left me to die.
She was just talking about murdering me. Sooner rather than later. And yet somehow, I'm the big ol' asshole because I didn't risk my nuts for her. I have been a golden goddamn asset for every single one of you.
And a burning hilltop that helped, huh?
I killed Alpha. Alright, so yeah. Because if I hadn't done that, every person you know, their skull would be on a spike. I did what needed to be done. Alright, I am trying.
The fuck?
We got lost in the tunnels. Walkers are everywhere. They might have died. How'd he get in there?
Did you close it? Gage?
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
Give me a hand.
We opened that, they'll all get in.
I won't do it again. I'll be better. Please, I promise. Please.
We don't have the ammo to clear them.
Let it go.
Damn, this sucks.
I can't.
I mean, he's still gonna change, but maybe he won't feel any of this. I mean, he had the willpower that, like, I don't think anybody could really ever have, but my God. I thought he was gonna take both of them and jam them through his eyes, because at least if he did that, he'd hit the brain and then he wouldn't have to worry about turning. Jesus. But that, like, that's not like an instant death most of the time. Like, you still gotta bleed out. So I'm pretty sure he felt some of that. Damn. That was cold, but I mean, I get it. I mean, there's nothing that can be done about it. Keep your calm. Keep your calm, Eugene.
You could just check.
No one is in there, sir.
What the fuck?
My other friend went to use the ladies' room.
What friend?
What the fuck?
I need you to leave.
Are they trying to sweat him for info? Because they know he's like the weak link, maybe? I mean, I do get why he did what he did. I can see both sides of the coin, but to everybody's feelings on that. I mean, it's a tough pocket to be in, man.
They didn't deserve to die like that. In the worst way imaginable.
There are worse ways. The walker that used to be a woman. Her arms and her legs have been cut off. Stitched
Cannibals.
up. Her eyes gouged out. Vocal cords had been ripped out.
Oh my God.
And her belly was round and full. Whatever was inside of there was trying to get out. And I went upstairs and there were 3 more just like her. What we have in Alexandria. It's right here.
No, 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 no! Oh, fuck. Maybe that was all it was in the trailer. Maybe that was it. Just that moment. I can't honestly remember at this point. I've blocked it out of my brain. Are they on both sides?
Coming in from this side.
Great. She's giving him a gun. Tink. Or not. He's going with the gun. Daryl to the rescue. Oh, here it is. Okay. Dude, that is way too... I would not get my fingers that close to a walker mouth, man. Even if that was badass. Oh, dude. Hell yeah.
I think that you can't lie for shit. So don't lie.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now.
I have been holding something back. In the course of our travels, I found this radio. Night after night, I would speak into the void, holding on to a what if. Then one night, the voice came back from said void. We spoke of train museums and ice cream cones, and we laughed. We sang Iron Maiden. And we wanted to meet. So I got my friends to go to that train yard under the guise of asking whoever showed up for help for us 3, because I knew they wouldn't go otherwise. I've been lying this whole time because I'm afraid to lose the 3 friends I have in this world. And I lied to Stephanie about being from a large settlement because I was afraid that maybe she was not who she said she was. I'm afraid that if Stephanie finds out that I wasn't honest with her either, that she might want to have nothing to do with me anymore. Very relieved to get that off my chest, because everything else I've said up to this point has been a goddamn truth.
Except Yumiko probably told them about the settlement at this point. Okay. I was like, please don't be the credits. So does that mean Ezekiel was actually the first one through?
Which one of you is Eugene? Hi. I'm Stephanie.
Not too bad. Oh, hey, he's still around. I didn't notice that. All right, that's a great sign.
This place sure has gone to shit since last time I was here.
Oh my lord. Oh, fuck. The Purge? Are these the Reapers? The fuck? Damn. Dude, they're throwing like sickles and shit, fucking bows and... What the hell, dude? Alright, I don't want to watch any more of the preview, but... Alright. It was a solid episode. The Commonwealth thing seems to have got resolved. Yumiko went in there just like, alright, listen. Here's my... take me to your peeps. And I loved it. She just smacked them around like psychologically, and I dug that. The reverse was being done to Eugene, but in his defense, while he did falter and reveal some truths, he still stood strong and kept the important things a secret while telling the truth, while also not telling the truth. He actually did slip in a lie in there about the settlement thing, and they bought it. Which still makes me think that Ezekiel and everybody else still didn't, act the way, or didn't trip up either. So yeah, I like that whole thing. I like that reveal. I'm curious to see how that, like, them being inserted into the Commonwealth, what's that going to look like from the inside? What else are they going to have to deal with from this point? We actually got to see Stephanie, and and then everything in the train. Negan, like, I get it. Like, it's a very complicated position for him to be in. So I do see both sides, but at the same time, like, he has been trying really hard, but she was literally just talking about murdering him. So I can see him doing what he did for his survival. But it didn't put him in a great position, though I do think that he did a pretty decent job at, like, defending his case as to why he did that. I was like, would you have not done what I did in this situation? And, talking to Maggie and everything like that. And then she gives him a gun to help in the situation. So we see Maggie kind of seeing what she's done as well, a little bit of perspective thrown back on her. And she hasn't been there at all to see, like, his journey. Daryl has been. So I'm kind of curious, like, about why Daryl's been, like, now that Maggie showed up, Daryl's been a little more of a dick to Negan than he has previously, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's like everything Negan's done for a long time has been for the betterment of the community and his own position in that community. So I like that he brought all of that up. And then a lot of action in this episode, from everything in the subway, them getting trapped on, like, pinned in the train, Daryl finding his way back to the train after running into that one dude as he was exploring the tunnels trying to find Dog, getting that grenade, clearing out the zombie horde with it was kind of badass. Not kind of badass, it was badass. But man, his fingers were so close to those teeth, man. That shit would nah. But I had fun with this episode. Now we're in, I guess, Reaper territory, as they were trying to head to a stash house that they had put up and didn't quite make it. The guy is like, he just survived all that stuff, got patched up, just got an arrow in the eyeball. And then the other dude just got a sickle in the shin. So they're in a precarious situation here. And it looks like they get split up based on the little bit of the teaser that I saw for the next episode. But I didn't watch the rest of it. I think I stopped it before we see Carol entering what appears to be Alexandria. But yeah, it was a tense episode. I enjoyed it. What about you guys? I don't know what to really touch upon. I liked the episode. It was tense. It was fun. A lot of action, a lot of interesting moments in there, and I just liked all the bits that we saw. Guys, I'd love to know your thoughts, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. If you want to see my full-length, unedited reaction, remember that's on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gives you access to it as well. Before we go, want to shout out our channel legends, Mandy Share, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, and Philly Vane. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support. If you want to hang out and talk about The Walking Dead, TV, movies, or anything else in general, come hang out in our Discord or follow me on my socials, and we'll see you guys next week with the next episode of The Walking Dead. Take care, everybody.